Hey, welcome back to the How to Podcast series. I hope you're having a awesome day, and I am. I get to interview great people, I get to do podcasting, and jump around the world talking to amazing people. Lots of great stuff coming. An update for you on the ongoing saga with Paulo in Brazil. Paulo has released his first episode ever. Ta-da! Everybody cheer. Come on, everybody. Yeah. Way to go, Paulo. You did it. You did it. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of people who still haven't hit record, still haven't put out their first episode. With great fear and trembling, they are stuck. They have an amazing message. They want to help people, but they just can't get that first episode out. Paulo, you did it. So we celebrate with you. As a Canadian with my brother in Brazil, I just want to say congratulations. Keep it up. Don't stop. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult and hard. You will have joy. You will have pain. But you are doing it, Paulo. People in your boat, in your world, would love to be where you are, Paulo, and you have done it. You have done it. Don't stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And make sure that you just enjoy the journey and learn and grow. And you did a really well done job on your podcast, Paulo. It sounds really well done, really well thought out. I'm very, very happy to share this with everyone on the How to Podcast series. So I have a little clip from Paulo's episode, and again, I want to share it here. And again, I would really love and encourage everyone here that hears this episode and has been following along on the How to Podcast series, that you would go out and support Paulo and just give him a little bit of love. So this is not an actual full episode of the How to Podcast series. It's just a chance for me to jump on, throw the spotlight on an amazing brand new podcaster in Brazil, and invite everyone listening to go give him some support and love. That is why we do this. And I'm so proud. Paulo, I'm so proud. So here we go. A little clip from Paulo's podcast. And we'll jump back here at the end and come back and circle around with you and close things off. So there you go. Enjoy a little clip from Paulo's podcast. Here we go.
Welcome winners, Eagles Fly High, English for You Win, starting now. This is the first episode of many that I want to bring you with tips and information related to English and its beautiful culture. If you have any questions or suggestions about your topic, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer you. My email is teachereduardomaga@gmail.com or visit my blog englishforyouwin.blogspot.com. Before I go any further, I want to say a big thank you to my newest friend Dave Campbell, creator of the How to Podcast series that I'm very happy to say I found him on Spotify, and so I listen to him fondly every night. The How to Podcast series by Mr. Campbell encouraged me and inspired me to fulfill an old dream, to use my voice and my humble knowledge to help people who study English here in Brazil or anywhere in the world. On the other hand, it doesn't make any sense to study hard if you can't help people, does it? Oh dear, the schools here in Brazil are very bad. The teaching is terrible and it's a barrier to the development of our nation. Therefore, I decided to help everyone who needs a hand. I invite all the friends to listen to the How to Podcast series. It's very interesting and adds a lot to our lives. Well, the communication process is one of the most amazing human skills, but as a kid, I was shy about talking to people. However, today I understand that if a person learns more than its mother language, it opens up many opportunities everywhere. In 2007, a professor at the administration college where I was studying here in São Paulo made me think differently about shyness. He was teaching me applied psychology. In fact, he showed me that my shyness was a possible childhood trauma and I could get over it. There was something important I should understand. Communication is the act of talking and expressing my feelings. If I don't talk to anyone, I don't express my feelings. And in that way, I deny myself.
So there you go, a little bit from Paulo's recording of his first episode ever. Congratulations again, Paulo. So proud to be part of this and to know that our podcast here has helped you to plan and start your podcast. Now, my challenge to you, Paulo, is to build up some content, create a calendar of topics. What I like to do, Paulo, is anytime that I get some information or an idea, I do not trust my memory. I am an old man. I just had my birthday, so I feel really old. But what I do is I email myself anything that comes to my mind as a future topic, and I have a file folder in my email, and it just says topics or ideas. And I put all those emails in there, and then I start to build my calendar. So, Paulo, I have 6 podcasts. One of my podcasts, all of my episodes are complete, recorded, and uploaded in calendar weeks all the way till the end of 2022. I'm all complete on that podcast. I don't have to go there and do any more recordings because I've already batch recorded. So that's doing them all in one time. So if you can do some recording in advance, then that's the best way, one of the best ways to avoid what we call pod fade. And that simply means where you just create podcasts for a while, some episodes, and then you don't do them as often, and then you slowly just stop. The best way to avoid that, Paulo, is to have content and a calendar and a way of keeping track of your ideas. So for me, again, I use email. I email myself, and I just put in the subject line topic. And then when those emails come in, I just move them to a folder. And when it's time to record, I go to my topic folder in my email, and I just start working my way through the topics that I found interesting. And that's how I organize my podcast episodes. So keep going, Paulo. Don't stop. Looking forward to it. I've already followed you on Spotify. And make sure as well, Paulo, that you get your podcast on other podcast players around the world, because your topic of your podcast and helping people learn English is a great topic. And if you need help with that and getting your podcast on more than just Spotify, let me know and I will love to help you. And if you're in the same boat, you want your podcast out there on different players, I have links, I have things I can teach you and show you and help you get your podcast set up so that you can be everywhere. Because why would you not when you have such great content, Paulo? Thank you, everyone, for being part of this. And again, I'm encouraging everyone to go check out Paulo's podcast, and there'll be a link in the show notes to this. Go and check him out. He's new. He's brand new. And we want to support Paulo. Thank you, Paulo, for sharing your email this morning with me. And again, thank you for being part of the How to Podcast family, and I can't wait to see you grow. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Go give Paulo some love and check out the next episodes coming up. It's got some great things happening here on the How to Podcast series, and it's all for you. Thanks.